In a world where madness reigns supreme, Louis and Sophia, the ultimate dream. Tales of pop culture, they share with flair. Geek out with them if you dare to care. Master of madness, casting a spell. Queen of chaos, who knows it well. Welcome to the Angrygeeks show, where madness and chaos forever flow.
Welcome to the shop that you've been dreaming of. Pleasant View Comics, it fits like a glove. Over 250,000 tales waiting to be told. Find some magic, come and grab some gold. Flip through the pages, let your passion ignite. Every issue you find is a new delight. Pleasant View, where the heroes rise. In every frame, a new surprise. Come and explore the worlds we've got. 5-star wishes in every spot. From classics to treasures, we've got.
Hey, it's Monday night and I'm in for a fright. Yeah, that's right. I'm off my game. I'm totally off my game. I've been looking for something that I don't want to talk about, but yeah, Hi, little one.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not good. Not good at all.
I'm
but
sorry.
I'm a trooper. I am a trooper. And I need a pooper scooper. But I am good. And yes, I said that. So there you go. But I am here because the show must go on. And we are the #1 stream team in New England. And we are here to prove that. And we got a good guest backstage. He's an award-winning writer. He worked with DC Comics. He's got a new graphic novel coming out. And we're going to talk to him. And we got comments coming in already. And yeah, and I spent the whole day up in the heat layer that's right across from the bathroom. And I didn't do anything today but run back and forth. Because I am a trooper.
Yes.
Yes. And I missed talking to my little sister today because I didn't have any chance to do anything. So anyway, how was your day?
Hey, day was good. I was playing some Fortnite, streaming.
Yeah, I was going to stream, but then I figured no, because I would have to get up and leave. So I didn't want to do that, but I was
Hello,
playing.
Claude.
Hey, Claude, what's going on? But I didn't do that, you know? And
Hi, Mrs.
well, hey,
Raver.
Hey, baby. But, I mean...
Hey, Lou.
Well, hey,
Ooh,
baby.
long time no see Sophia. How's it going?
Hey.
So good to see you.
Hello, baby.
That's what it was. Anyway. All right, we got any more comments? What'd you think of the new intro?
I like it. I didn't like that you took 30 seconds to play it. It was like quiet for 30 seconds, but you'll get it.
Because I want to share. I want to give our guests exposure, so I have to share.
You can share, but there's 30 seconds of quiet, and then you play the intro.
Oh my God, I can't make you happy. You're just like my wife. I mean,
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Joe. I can't. God,
Dingo.
I swear.
Reaper says, hey guys. Hi, Reaper.
Hey, yeah, hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Sophia and Louis.
All right, can I bring in our guest?
I'm catching up on chat. Give me 1 second. I'm doing
He's like-
great. I just got home from work. Nice. Hi, Bay City. No audio alert from work. Thank you. We're caught up on chat. Thank you.
All right, good. Because our guest back here, very important guy. He wrote one of my all-time favorite characters. He wrote, Green Arrow. He wrote Bat. He wrote you. You wrote your character. He wrote a character.
Me.
He wrote Harley Quinn.
Harley
Yes.
Quinn.
Yes.
Yes.
Harley. Yes. But now he's got a new book, and it's full of madness. It's full of chaos.
My
Okay?
kind
And
of
I mean,
story.
Yeah. It's about having a good time of blowing up the world. The graphic novel by Matt Pig, and it's the one and only James Patrick. What's going on, James? Hey,
Hello.
he was in the back going, what the hell? It's like, if I wanted to have an argument.
Hi, Chris. Why is Louis so quiet? I keep telling him to move his mic closer.
All right, is that better? I don't know why I'm so quiet. I don't know. What's going on, Chris Mack? The
How's it going,
mayor
Chris?
of Twitch?
Chris Meck has entered the chat. Dig it? Oh,
Yes. Oh. Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
There.
Thank you, Chris, for
Yeah.
letting us know.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. That might be a new one. James, you're a decorated veteran in comic books. And you have this new book coming out from Mad Cave. Why did you choose, and this is a big question, and I like asking this, because we work with Mad Cave. Obviously, we get a lot of our people from Mad Cave, our guests. Why did you choose Mad Cave to produce this one book first?
Mad Cave so far has been wonderful. I've known Mike Marks for quite a while, so I think I was just pitching Mike some stuff, and this was one of them. The interesting thing was it wasn't manga or manga inspired from the beginning. It was just I just pitched it as a regular comic, a regular
Okay.
5-issue series. And Mike was like, "Hey, this, what would you think about turning this into manga?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to." So I actually have I have a ton of projects with Mad Cave, and not all of them have been announced, but even everything, I have some stuff coming out in paper cuts, and of course Nakama is the manga imprint, and Mad Cave Central, and one thing's going to be announced in about a month. But as far as World Enders goes, it just was a matter of that's one of the people I was talking to, and they liked the idea, and so when they threw that at me, I was like, yeah, I would love to write some manga. This will be my first manga, although we do kind of call it manga inspired. So it's kind of my first foray into that, and I'm really excited about it. So I just went with them because of my connections with them, and because I really like them. I really like how they create the creator-owned deals and stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Awesome. It is, isn't it? All right, so let's talk about the inspirations of the book. Where did the ideas come from? Let's talk about the different characters as well. So,
Okay.
First part of this, let's talk about where did the idea of World Enders, and let's talk about where the title came from right away.
So I wish I could say that World Enders was like some one moment, but I don't think it was. The truth is that it's about 20 or 25-year-old idea that I had about just an apocalyptic, like four people in the apocalypse going around raiding, being idiots, and then they just decide to blow up the world because they learn there's a doomsday device that can blow up the world. I guess one of the biggest inspirations is Beneath Planet of the Apes, where at the end they just blow everything up, and I was like, man, I want to do a whole story about just blowing up the world. Like from the beginning, they know that doomsday device is there, and they go to blow up the world. So a long time ago, I thought I think that's kind of, but there was no. I have a book called Kaiju Score, and like I remember the moment that I thought the hook of that book, which is 4 criminals pull off a heist during a giant monster attack. I remember the moment I had the hook. This I don't remember. Speaking of kaiju,
Cat butt.
but this I don't remember like ever having one moment. And like I said, it's about 20 or 25 years old, and I would poke at it here. I would poke at it here every 5 years. I'd say, oh, this would be a cool scene and whatever. And then I had to pitch, and recently I felt like things were ready for this story, because it's kind of like tapping the vein, so to speak. Because everybody right now is like, the world sucks. I wouldn't mind if it blew up. There's kind of that vibe amongst generations younger than I am, and my generation too, I guess. But so I thought it was a good time to kind of tap into that feeling of, what if we just blew up the world because it sucks? And so, and then the name just came from that, just came from World Enders, and that's recent too. But I've been poking at this book for I've been writing it for 20 years, but it's been in the idea of it has been in the drawer for 20 years. Every once in a while I just go in and poke at it, and it finally came, like it felt right, the right time, and I pitched it, and they took it. So
Was World Enders the first title, or did you have other title?
I can't remember. I think it was the first one I liked. I do remember that it had another title, and I don't remember what it was before that. I probably I probably had some things like, the apocalypse bringers, stuff that like is way too wordy and pretentious when you first start thinking of titles and stuff like that. So I think like the apocalypse bringers was one maybe, or bringers of the apocalypse, which is so bad of a title. But stuff like that, I kind of remember that as early titles. So.
Okay. Where did the influences of the characters come from? I know how one of the characters looks. You watched our show. You had them draw Sophia. I seen that in the front cover. And can we bring that cover up? I mean, I know we don't have the cover. Let's just bring it up. I mean, right there. There she is. So let's talk about the influence of the characters. Did you influence of real people in real life, other characters that you worked on? Let's talk about that.
No, I think with this book, no. There really was no templates in real life. They just came out of the story. And then over time, I get to know them. So I don't anchor myself with someone I know to make the process quicker in this case or anything like that. I've done that. I don't do that often, but I start with the hook, and then I start with the vibe, and then I start to build out, and then the characters kind of position themselves as sort of, how do you pit these people against each other, or how do these people play off of each other, in their types, and then they shift a little bit. So, Pullman from the beginning, I always thought I had this guy that was like, am I allowed to swear? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I had the idea of like the jerk, the kind of douchebag asshole leader, but he didn't end up being that in the book. But it started there, and then you have the more level-minded person. And when you're going to blow up the world, where it started was one guy wants to blow up the world, and everybody else is kind of going along for some reason. But their different personalities kind of dictate them coming to different conclusions about that, or taking different philosophies on it, and it creates tension. And then I knew at some point that there's going to be friction on this plot for what they're going to do, and so that's where the arc, that's where they kind of position each other, and then they start to become real, and then they kind of form from there. So
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's super interesting. Character voice, character. How did each character find their voice? How did you find the voice for each character?
Again, the story dictated it, and then it kind of organically comes from that. And
Okay.
so as I'm writing, and then I do rewrites, I'm like, oh, this character's kind of too much of a jerk. So I got to pull him back, and then you find these little things with the characters, the nuance, because when you start to write them, or at least when I start to write them, they're archetypes, more or less, they're templates. And they have like one dominant personality, but then you start to get into the layers of them as we go. So like I started with one being a jerk, and then one being crazy, one kind of being the heart of the team, and then like the protagonist is sort of in the middle, the level-headed. But that all changes, and you get some layers on it from there. Did I answer that question? I forgot the. Did I answer that?
No, yeah, you did absolutely perfect, man. You're doing great. You are doing great. Sophia, do you have a question?
Is that Akira behind you?
Yes.
I like
Yes.
that.
I believe that's the cover to issue 6 or 8 of course the manga from
That's
1980.
awesome.
Yeah,
and is that Pong? I'm like checking everything out behind you.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
there's like Pong stuff, and then there's some Akira panels. There's a page from Akira back there, and
Atari. That's
yeah.
so cool.
yeah, this is my writing office, and I got all kinds of crazy stuff in here. So
I like it. Very, very cool.
How many rewrites did you go through with the book?
this book had about the normal rewrite system for me. So I'm gonna set this up by saying I just wrote, so that you don't think I'm like terrible writer. I just wrote a book and another book that I literally did a draft on, and I felt, wow, that was ready to go. And then like I did two of those books in a row. This was a little tougher because it was originally 5 issues, like I had structured it, and then it was turned into a graphic novel. While it still works as like 5 acts, and it should still work, there's still some smoothing over you have to do. But also, I left a lot on the floor. I cut out a lot of this, a lot of jokes, a lot of pages, a lot of stuff. This went through the normal amount of rewrites for me, so I'm gonna say, I don't know, probably like 5 to 10 rewrites per issue.
Wow.
And that's not Mad Cave saying rewrite. I'm talking about my process. So that's my process. Is you write through it, and then like I said, you discover the characters a little more, and you're like, oh, it would be cool if we did this, and oh, this would be a nice moment to have. And at some point I thought there needed to be an interlude here, and I went back and I put an interlude in. So it's kind of a messy process sometimes. So there's a blur on how many drafts there actually are, because I'll go back, change one little thing. My process can be clean and it can be messy, and with this it was somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to say about 5 to 10 drafts on this. So
wow.
Okay.
What character?
And I turned them in. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Well, I turned them in parts, and so we had like part 1, part 2, part 1 through 5, and so I would turn them in parts, and then I'd go back and if I turned in part 1, but I was writing part 5, I'd say I'd go back and put something in part 2 that would make part 5 better. It's it's most writers are like that. But I felt like I had a strong foundation when we started, and I just tried not to screw it up. So 90% of writing sometimes is not screwing it up. So that's how I look at it. You find what's organic in the story, and you try not to screw it up. So.
Okay, with Nicola and her artwork, how did I say her name right?
Yes, I call him Nicola. It is him.
Oh my God.
Well,
okay.
Don't feel bad. I didn't know for the longest time. I think he had him and his girlfriend on his Facebook profile picture, and
okay.
I didn't know either, and I never asked. And then I figured it out at some point pretty quickly, and then so that's fine. Everyone does it.
Oh, good, because now I don't feel. Oh my God.
Happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday. Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, with the art, and look at this. People they're so awesome. Let's talk about this art. There it is. That's a better thing of the cover.
I love it.
How many different characters? Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? How many different character designs did we go through until they nailed what you wrote and what you saw inside your head?
Not many. I think I said yes to his first. He did them, and I said yes, and then he did them before, of course, we were picked up, because I put some concept pieces in it, and then when it went to manga, he shifted it a little.
Okay.
He shifted it just a little, and so I'm going to say 1 to 1.5 drafts.
Wow.
And he had nailed that from the beginning, and him and I click pretty well. We're working on 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 books right now together. So
wow.
Yeah, him and I click pretty well. I love him. So yeah, I couldn't be happier. So about 1.5.
Can you explain and give us a little sneak peek into the book, since we are going in blind on this? Can you give us a sneak peek on which character is which, and give our guests, our audience rather, who's who on the cover of this graphic novel?
So left to right is S.A.M. S.A.M is the kind of the crazy one. She'll do anything, anytime. She'll blow anything up. She's a little mad in the head. And then to her right, to her left, to our right, is Bethany, and Bethany is the protagonist. And more than the rest of them, Bethany wants to blow up the world. Even though she's level-headed, she wants to blow up the world. There are reasons that she despises the world, and she wants to blow it up. And you find out as you go. You find out why, and you think you find out why, and you delve a little deeper into it. Yeah. all the way to the right is Pullman. He's the leader of the team, or at least he thinks he is. And it's more Bethany kind of pulling the strings, and she's the adult in the room. And he's not the best leader, but nobody says anything. Because they don't care. They don't care if they live it. The world is terrible. It's been through 8 apocalypses. They don't care if they live or die at some point. And so when they go to blow up the world, it's like one of the first things they care about in a long time is like they have this mission to blow up the world. To his left to his right and our left is Toth, and he's kind of the heart of the team. He's the big lovable guy. He always wanted a family. His parents abandoned him in the wasteland, and he found them. So he wants to always make sure the team is together, the team is happy, and he's just glad he found them. And all of those things mix into a soup and a chemistry that gets some nice inner conflict with the team throughout the issue.
Amazing.
Sounds really good. I want to read this.
Yeah, it does. It sounds amazing. The color scheme of the book. The colorist of the book, I can't remember who the colorist is.
It's black and white. It's manga, so it's
okay.
Not that it has to be black and white in manga, but it's black and white. The cover obviously is colored, so
yes.
The interior is black and white.
Awesome.
The cover of the book is just brilliant. Who came up with the color scheme on that?
Nicola, I just let him go, and he just does his job. He's great. I mean, he's worked for a lot of companies, and so him and I, we sort of converged at this time where I've organically been writing more stuff in the tune of manga and anime. Like my influences have organically gone over there, and his style is perfect for that. And we kind of converged on that, and at this point in our lives, and so he's been perfect for a lot of the stuff that we've done, or we're doing, or we have coming up.
Awesome. Where do the names come from?
Claude likes the cover. The cover looks awesome. I like the cover too.
Where did the numbers? Oh my God! Now we're not going to talk about numbers. Where did the names for each character come from?
Nowhere. I just thought Toth is short because like rock. You think of it like Toth. It kind of made sense to make him like rock or something, or he's the tank. Rock, it's that sort of thing. Bethany, I've always liked that name, and I've never used it for a character before. S.A.M. is his name is a joke that ended up I never used in the thing, and it was like it was like an acronym, but it wasn't an acronym for anything. She just thought it was cool to have an acronym for a name. And then who did I forget? Pullman. I probably just named him after Bill Pullman. Just because I like the last name. Just because I like the last name, so I made his first name Pullman. Something like that.
That's what I was certainly thinking. I was thinking,
so interestingly, I do that, but I just got me into a little bit of trouble because I wrote a book like 10 years ago, and it's going to come out. And I have to go in and change the name because I made the name Skarsgård because there were actors out there I liked who were Skarsgård, and they weren't big at all. And now all the Skarsgårds are big, and I feel like, he just named his guy after the. And I did, but I did it at a time when he wasn't big, so that kind of bit me in the ass this time.
So how does that? Okay, so how does that work? You have to rewrite the whole book and send it to the publisher again, or do you have to?
No,
seriously.
Just the scripts, and it's easy with find and replace. The find and replace option in Google. So you just go in, type Skarsgård, and then change it to like Bob.
All right.
Ryan.
Hey, Ryan Santos will be with us on Thursday night. And what does Ryan say?
And catches the eye, itching to see the pages. Same. It's very, very like inviting. I want to see. I agree.
Now, Ryan himself is a creator, artist, great. And I thought I have a piece of Ryan's work. Let's pull. Do we have a piece of Ryan's work? Yes, we do. Where did it go? Oh. How do you audition for new artists and new people that would like to get on your team?
I basically go online and just, like, I follow a lot of people, and then stuff will stop. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I follow, I scout, and then I work with people who I've worked with before, but at some point I had to scout and find them. I mean, the way we used to do it was digital webbing. I don't know how many people remember that, but it was like a bulletin board website where artists and writers would hook up, and you'd say whether you're paying, you'd say whether it was a co-creator deal. So I met a lot of people back then, but now I just look for who's best for what I think that book is, and I go out and I look, and I'll ask people. I'll ask as long as I feel they're right. So.
Cool. So they have to actually mesh with you. If now our audience, they do like autographed copies of books. They like to have books that are signed. How many comic book conventions or how many conventions appearances, store appearances do you have upcoming once the graphic novel comes out? If you don't have any, how do they buy the book off of Mad Cave? How do they buy it from their local LCS? Do you have a P.O. box that they can send it to you to get that book signed or signed by the team that then they can get it back?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have that hand. Can't like my PO box. I don't remember. But I don't. So I'll be a guest in Canton. That's like the big con in September with the Hall of Fame con. I'll be doing some signings between now and then for a bunch of books, like World Enders and a book called Kaiju. I haven't scheduled a lot of that stuff yet, but I'll probably be in Baltimore too. But the easiest thing to do is email me. I have the most awesome email in the world. It's comicwriter@gmail.com, and so if or just look me up on Facebook and just send me a friend request or something. Or just comicwriter@gmail.com. So.
Hey, Awesome Geek headquarters is in the house. John Boyd, one of our networks. How in the world did you score that email? That's a story in its own.
Cool email.
I am 2 degrees away from Kevin Smith, and I worked for View Askew very shortly for a period of time when they did a website called Movie Poop Shoot. Okay. And Google was coming out with the Gmail. I sound like my grandmother. Google was coming out with the Gmail, but Google was coming out with Gmail around that time, and certain people, at the time you might say influencers, VIPs, whatever, they would send out these the initial invites to Gmail. So the initial one of these initials went to Kevin. He got a bunch of them, and then Kevin sent some of these to a mutual friend of ours. And he sent me, I was very early on the process. Now, had I known, I might have gotten Ford@gmail.com, or I don't think you can sell them, though. I remember that being a thing. So I just took comicwriter@gmail.com.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a cute little story. But shout out to DJ Kaufman, who I started in this business with, and he got some invites, and then he sent me some invites. So we were doing Movie Poop Shoot, which was a fictional website in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Yeah. And then we were providing strips for the content on the actual website that was modeled after. And it was me and like DJ, and then Brian Lynch was on there. He writes like the Minion movies now. And then there were a couple other people. We were providing content, and that's how I got it.
Awesome. All right. Hey, we're going to take 30 seconds. Oh, thank you very much for... Oh, Sophia, where is it? Hold on one quick second.
Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm old.
I use Facebook. I love Facebook.
Hey, we're going to take 30 seconds for Sophia's segment, and we're going to be right back. And we're back. Sophia, your intro is gone.
Oh.
Yes, it's gone. So it's now time for Quiz with Quinzel and Sophia. is brought to you by the Erica Legacy Foundation. Sophia, tell us about the Erica Legacy Foundation.
Okay, the Erica Legacy Foundation is a foundation that exists for people that are going through emotional or mental distress. If you or a loved one that you know is going through a hard time, please do reach out. There is the website, ericalegacy.com. They help hundreds of people going through a hard time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sophia.
All right,
It
so I'm
is
going to
now
ask a
time.
question. It is now time for Quiz with Quinzel.
Quiz with Quinzel.
I'm going to ask a question, and then you're going to answer correctly. The guest answers first, then chat, then Luis. All right, today's question is, what is Billie Eilish's full name? Full name.
I have no idea. Billy.
Billie. Chat?
It's now time for Quiz with Quinzel.
And Sophia on the beat, we turning heads, bringing heat to the street. Get ready now, it's our time to shine. Feel the
There
was
you go.
backwards.
That was my answer. Yes. Let chat go, and then I'll give my answer. No.
Okay. Mango says, oh, there's a video.
Yes.
There's a video. Hey, if you don't know the answer, don't drag it out. I will say the answer. I don't
Yeah.
want to
Say
waste too much
it.
time. The
William,
answer
I know.
is... Oh, wait. Oh, we got people. We got people.
Okay.
All right. Sophia on the beat.
Yeah, they're
Ryan,
singing your song.
Billy Button eyelash. Oh my god, I love that so much. I love that. I love that. Okay. Mango says, I have no idea on her name. To be honest, I didn't either. This was Googled. So the answer is Billie Eilish, Pirate Bard O'Connell. There you go.
That is totally made up.
Hey, you can change your name to whatever you want legally, as long as it's approved.
I think her parents are actors. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Segment over. Let's move on.
Yes, please. Okay. So, she's the boss, James. She's the boss. James.
Sounds like a fictional character, indeed.
Yes, it does. What is okay? So, when does the graphic novel get released?
July. I may get this the exact 21st, I believe, and I may have that, or it might be the 23rd.
No, it's July 21st. I was.
That's what I thought.
This is about you. I can't do all the work. So it does come out. The graphic novel gets released on July 21st. It goes on sale, but right now it's going to be for $10.99, available wherever books are sold, including local comic shop, bookshops, and nakanamapress.com.
I blame AI for that name. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jay is in the house. Thank you, boss. So you can go to the Mad Cave website. You can go to Nakanama Press, not the Nakatomi Plaza, because that would be bad. Go to Nakakama Press and get that book on pre-order right now. Do they have signed copies already?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
I haven't received my comps or anything like that, so I haven't sent anything out.
Okay. Did you have any idea if they're going to do signed copies for sale on each of those websites?
I do not, but if they ask me to, I will absolutely do whatever they want. So
Okay. So now there's another question that we like to ask. If this were to be made into another media, such as a live action or animation, which would you choose? And what type of animation, if you should choose animation? What animation?
definitely animation, it shoot for the stars. I would love something like Across the Spider-Verse or Into
okay.
the Spider-Verse. Something is
that.
Hello?
Okay. No, we're here.
Okay.
We are here.
Yeah. The audio changed just a little. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it did. Something happened, and I don't know whose end it was, but it's no more feedback.
So yeah, Into the Spider-Verse would be my style of choice, and something like I'd love for it to be on anywhere, whether it be Netflix or whatever. So Sony has a wonderful animation department.
Yes, they do. Who do you see voicing what character?
Oh my goodness, you're gonna put me on the spot.
Yes, of course. That's what we do here. I may be off my game tonight, because as we all know, but I mean, you're only getting 50% of me, so I am gonna put you to the test. What? Who voices who?
So Toth would be someone like Vin Diesel. I don't know if that'd be my first choice, but that would be that would kind of be the where the strike zone would be. Somebody like Vin Diesel, somebody with a deep voice.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, and Sam would be crazy. So let's take someone like is it Kristen Milanotti from Penguin? Is
Okay.
it
Yep.
Um, I I might have gotten her first name wrong. And Bethany, you want a very likable, level-headed person. So let's shoot for the stars again and say Charlize Theron has a nice voice.
Ooh. Okay.
And Pullman, let's go with Bill Pullman's son just for the heck of it, and
Okay.
say, is it Louis Pullman? Is that his name?
Yes.
I know these things, but on the spot, you know, takes a second.
Okay. The website, Claude, would be NAKAMA Press.
Yeah, it's on Simon and Schuster for pre-order right now. So if you just go to Simon and Schuster and type in World Enders, or you can go to Nakama Press, and I'm sure that there's a landing page there if you type in World Enders in the search.
So that's where it would be. Oh, you did shoot for the stars, and that's exactly what you need to be. I don't have friends, I have family. Yeah. Man, that's all right. So thank you. There you go. Look at that. That's incredible. How many books went into print so far? Do we know?
What's that? For World Enders?
Yes. How many books went into print?
I don't think we've printed yet. Well, actually, I don't know that, but I don't know that. Oh, you mean how many volumes?
Yeah. No.
Oh, this is the first.
No, I understand that. Do we know how many books Mad Cave will be printing? How many graphic novels? That's what I'm asking.
Oh no, I have no idea.
Okay, so in the story, the world had gone through 8 apocalypses.
Mm-hmm.
Why the number 8?
Well, it just seemed like a cool number for them being fed up with apocalypses, meaning they've been put through the ringer. But also the structure of the story is that they pass through remnants of the old apocalypse. So the book is structured so that if there was a zombie apocalypse, they're going to pass through a zone that still has zombies. And and if there was an AI, an AI rebellion, and it was thwarted, they're going to pass through an area that might have some AI robots and stuff like that. So the world is in chaos, and it's gone through 8 apocalypses, and they have to travel through different areas to get to the bomb. And so that allows us to create, and some of these things aren't just like zombies and robots. Some of them are like new things, like manga, stuff in the vein of manga. We have what's called tree soldiers. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And not the Forrest Gump, but that's why there are 8 apocalypses. Is it kind of organically worked out that way for those 2 reasons.
This book sounds amazing. The more and more that we're learning, about it, and we're gonna have to have you back on before July, because 1, because I feel better. 2, you'll have the full Angrygeeks experience, and 3, hopefully we'll get a reader. So Sophia and I can read it, review it, and then really pick your brain about it, because this book sounds freaking awesome.
It does.
Even as it go. Now, would it be in manga style? Is it going to be read into the traditional way, or is it going to be how are readers going to be able to read it? Okay.
I said no, but I mean it's not going to be read in the traditional manga way. It'll be left to right. So
Okay.
Manga inspired.
Manga inspired. Okay,
Yeah.
that's horrific. Oh, excuse me, I have to straighten myself out. It took you so many years to put this together. You've worked for DC. You have many different comics underneath. what is next? What are you working on next? Can you give us a little soundbite before we go to our next segment here? What is next for you?
So next is there'll be something announced for September for me for Mad Cave next month. But Moana is in December, and that's kind of out there that I'm writing some Moana. I also, a company I run just signed a partnership with Kinnear and Macmillan, and we'll be putting out graphic novels. And so The Monsters of Jimmy Crumb, Jetpack Bastards, and right now Kaiju, which is a kid's book. Those are available on Barnes and Noble and stuff like that. I'm missing a bunch of stuff, but
I thought you were gonna say Macmillan and wife.
no. So that's some of the stuff I have, and then I'm working with Netflix on it was just announced, Astronaut Down. My book Astronaut Down was optioned, and that'll be coming, and I'm a consultant on that. So that'll be cool. Astronaut Down should be coming out at some point, hopefully, if everything goes smoothly. All
right, I'm gonna put you on the spot before we go.
Okay.
Netflix option, Astronaut Down.
Mm-hmm.
Live action or animation?
Oh, that's live action.
Okay. Dream casting.
That is with Ishmael. Ishmael. I'm bad at. I think it's Ishmael. It's the production company. They did Mr. Robot.
Okay.
And they do a lot of Netflix stuff now. Wonderful production company.
Dream casting. If you could choose one person, who do you want? Two. You have to pick two. We got to go two. Two people.
Okay. Two people for
Look
the
at the
protagonist.
smile on his face, Sophia. Look at the smile.
If I had to pick,
yes.
They're not even close to casting yet, so I'm not giving anything away. But if I had to pick, I'm bad on the spot. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of someone who's young enough and fit enough to be the perfect astronaut, which is kind of what the protagonist is. So let's go with. Can't believe I'm blanking out on everything. Let's go with. No. Let's go with. I don't know. Let's just say Jacob Elordi for the heck of it. Even though I don't think he's the right choice. He's just the only person in my mind right now. And he's big and he's fit, and he'll prove me wrong. So.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. And one other?
I guess Robert Pattinson, even though he's not a bulky guy, I think he's a good actor.
Okay. All right.
Well, there you go. That led me to Timothy Chalamet. I'll take Timothy Chalamet. How's that?
Perfect. Yeah. This is your time. This is your dream casting for your
Let's go with Timothy and Robert. Let's kick Jacob out of there.
All right, Jacob, you're out. You're out, Jacob. You're out. All right.
I'm sure he's sad. But...
Hey, guess what? It's time for.
It's the question of the week. Let's dive right in. Riddles and laughter. Where do we begin? Silly little queries, they never grow old. In this game of wits, our stories unfold. Why did the chicken cross? Oh, who knows why? Knock jokes that make us offside.
Hey, at least that video played. Question of the week is brought to us by Alternate Universe LLC, where, you believe it or not, they can't keep Mad Cave comics on the shelf, because last week when I was there for Free Comic Book Day, I went looking and there was none there. So guess what? If you want this graphic novel come July, make sure that you get to Eric's shop early and you get this book. You get World Enders first thing on July 21st. And you get there that Wednesday and say, Eric, put this in my pull. Get this in my box right now. $10.99. Don't worry about it. You know what? That price get me too. That way I can send one to James and get it autographed. Because if you don't have a poll with Eric, have him mail it to you flat, because that's what we do, just like Stan Lee did back in the day. And maybe he'll even send you a picture of that face in every box, because that's what we do. And maybe he'll have him at the store and he'll sign the book for you at its store signing. You never know. All right, question number 1. James, you're going to answer first, then Sophia, then chat. Question number 1. If you could remake something, whether it be TV show, movie, anything, rewrite a book, what would it be? If you could remake something.
Absolutely.
Anything.
League of
Anything.
Extraordinary Gentlemen. I would make a good movie out of it.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a crime that so many people out there's only exposure to that material is that movie.
Oh my God, the movie was like, I went to that theater and that and Jonah Hex both made me cry. But no, Jonah Hex really made me cry.
I don't hate the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but at the same time, that material is so good. It would be amazing to do it.
Yeah, that was the only good thing about the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was I got to see the teaser trailer for Thomas Jane's Punisher. That was Sophia. If you could remake anything, something, what would it be?
Life choices.
Oh, okay. Good answer, little one. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm proud of you. All right, chat.
Chat. Spidey says Battinson.
Oh,
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Okay.
Electro Leaky.
Oh.
First time on your hello, welcome in.
Oh,
Happy to have you here.
welcome.
Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome. Anyone else?
Anyone else?
Lewis?
I'm gonna say I would the Lone Ranger.
You would redo the Lone Ranger?
Yes, I would. I would. The two last movies that we had. Yes, the Legend of the Lone Ranger from 1980, and Mango comes in.
Clive Barker's Nightbreed.
Oh, okay, all right. I would definitely say the Legend of the Lone Ranger from 1980, and I would definitely say Disney's Lone Ranger. Even though Chris Mack, that was hopefully still in the chat, would say that he didn't think it was that bad because that is all we had. Attack of the Show, good choice, man. Yes, Attack of the Show.
I would remake the live action Lilo and Stitch. I haven't seen it. I want to see that movie.
No, come on now. I liked it. I thought that was grand.
That's on my queue to watch.
Yes, but I would definitely remake the Lone Ranger, and I would do it right, for sure.
That train sequence holds up.
Yes, that was the Lone Ranger. That was the last 9 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Krull.
Yeah, Krull.
Yes. Oh, Krull was for a B movie in the early 80s. That was fantastic.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, little one, we got a list of movies for you.
You have no idea how big my list is.
I know. I know.
Krull is famous for the weapon. You've probably seen it. It's like a star, and it has like pointed things, and you throw it. It's like this giant spinning star. That's what Krull is.
Not only that, James, it was also Liam Nielsen's first movie.
Oh, was it? Was it
Yes.
before Excalibur?
Yeah, that was Liam Nielsen's first movie. Yes,
Wow.
he was one of the barbarians that helped the prince.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Clave. There you go, the Clave.
I remember first time I remember him. The oldest thing I remember him in was Excalibur. And
Really? I don't
Yeah.
remember him in Excalibur. I remember him in Krull and then Next of Kin with Patrick Swayze.
Okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
All right. Any other question? Any other one before we get to question
Even
number
Neeson,
2?
aka the guy from Taken. Yes.
Yes, he's from the guy from Taken. All right. Question number 2. Who is the worst villain in pop culture history? Now, this could be the worst villain as meaning the most badass, or it could be in the horriblest, or it could be in the dumbest. It could be in whatever interpretation of the word worst is for you. Who is the worst villain in Pop
That's
culture
tough.
history.
If you'd have asked me the best, I could probably name off a bunch. Like Ozymandias and like that. But
Okay.
the worst. Oh, let's see. The worst.
Well, remember now, this is your interpretation of the worst. So if you're going to say the best, if you think,
Yeah.
okay,
I'm interpreting that as like he's not good at being a villain. That's how I'm interpreting that.
oh, okay,
But,
not good. Okay, that's fine.
yeah, and worst villain.
Darkman was epic.
With
The
that,
Superboy. Sorry, reading chat.
let's
Superboy
just
Prime
go
Comic?
with.
Mhm.
Let's see who's a bad villain. I'm gonna have to get. Let's just go with a Marvel movie. I didn't think that. Oh, I forgot what movie that was. I'm blanking and I know it. From Thor 2. Let's go with.
Oh, the Dark Elf.
Yes, the Dark Elf. I know his name.
Malik.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just say that was like that or Taskmaster. I feel like we're not what they could have been.
Okay.
So let's go with Taskmaster.
Okay, so you're going with the worst villain, as in they shouldn't have been a villain. Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to go, if you want to go with worst of the worst, I guess we'll go with Homelander. You know.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Good. Sophia, your
Can I say
interpretation.
My
Yes.
favorite villain?
Yes. There you go.
I don't know why, but Bowser came to mind.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I like him. Like he's a bad guy, but I don't know.
Okay. No. Fair enough. No. Yes. Superboy Prime would be considered a villain for sure. Yes.
Okay. Mango says Shao Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
Jesse, was it Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is the worst ever? He was horrible. Lewis,
Alright, so you're
we're
going-
not using that word worst anymore in the questions of the week, please. The Timu Terror. There you go. Hans Gruber?
Hans Gruber.
Gruber
Okay.
is the absolute best. Smoke Cloud Galactus blows.
Can't
Okay.
argue with Smoke Cloud Galactus.
No.
My
No.
favorite villain is Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Oh, I'm gonna say the most evilest villain of all time.
Mm.
The one that just is so
Cynical?
bad. Yes, is Scar from The Lion King.
Oh, he's not good at all. There's no
Everything
good bone
that
in his
he
body.
Exactly. Everything that he put Simba through.
Yeah,
Every
that's
word
messed
that
up. He
came
killed his
out.
brother.
Yes, everything that came out of his mouth was so vile.
Yeah, he
I
was
mean,
not good.
No, he's worse than Vader. He's worse than like the evil queen in Sleeping Beauty. He's like worse than the witch in Snow White. He's worse than Homelander. I mean, what kind of individual lies to a child, says that you killed your father,
Yeah, that's messed up.
and then does all the stuff that he did to Pride Rock and continues to blame an innocent child. And then like this, it's no, that is really Scar.
Vile.
It's like, yes, vile. Complete. I mean, he is like so bad. And run, Simba, never return. Exactly. I mean, how dark-hearted do you have to be?
It's true. My worst
And what-
feeling is Dr. Egg from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I have to see that movie too. I'm so behind on movies.
Yeah, but I mean, Patrick, James, rather, do you agree with me on Scar?
He's pretty bad, but they gave him a backstory in the prequel, so the guy.
But
he tried to make
it
you
doesn't-
understand him.
What, that he's twisted and
That he
demented?
killed his brother.
Doesn't matter. I mean, my God. And in the animated
Scar hit
version.
Simba's mom too. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
That's messed up.
Sarabi! I mean, the dude was vile. And in the animated version, the whole, like, Third Reich scene, it was just like, come on. It's like, no, he's like so terrifying.
Yeah,
And
Mango. They had a Lion King 1.5, and then they had Lion King 2. And there's like a
Yeah.
whole like other series that goes after it.
yeah, then they had the live action Mufasa. I mean, come on.
I need to see
It-
that. Oh, I'm so behind.
it's just like, no, the dude was vile. Come on now. Just awful. Awful, awful, awful. James, the book comes out once again in July.
Yes.
We wish you nothing but the best with this book. And your creative staff, once again, it mixes the momentum of Mad Max, the dark humor of Suicide Squad. Blending the two things together, was that hard work, or was it just something that came natural to you?
Yeah, it's just what that story called for, I would say. It's an apocalyptic story, so the Mad Max thing's easy to kind of put the thing on.
Okay, what could readers expect from the book itself?
A good time. Like, it's a lot of fun. It's a blast. It's crazy. They're going to blow up the world. They swear a lot. They blow things up. They blow people up. And I would expect to, when you're done with it, but there's some heart in it too. So it's like Suicide Squad with heart. Not that Suicide Squad doesn't have heart, but that's it. They got to rethink everything. Once you make that decision, they start to question it, and so it's a party until it's not a party.
Okay.
And a lot of swearing again.
Sounds like my kind of book.
Okay,
Yeah.
how many do we know how many pages are in the book? Because I did not get that in my press release.
Yeah, it's 180 pages.
Okay.
180 page graphic novel coming to you this July 21st. LCS owners, please put that on your list. Get that in there. Make sure you stay up to date with Mad Cave Studios. You get that. And Nakanama Press, not Nakatomi, Nakanama Press. Get that now. And Nakanama is your gateway to Goba. Just make sure you get there. Get this book. And if you do, make sure you find James at a comic book convention, because he will sign this book for you. He already told you that he would. But let's not forget, really quick, James's other stuff. Let's not forget the classics that he wrote, and get them to him too. All right, but let's go to Kaiju Score. Let's get to Green Arrow. Let's get to Batman. Get those stuff. Get them over to him. Have him sign them as well. And James, where can I find you on all your social medias?
I'm just on Facebook right now. I'm going to be opening some new accounts. I got off X. And I'll be on Instagram, but right now I would say just friend me on Facebook, and as I open those accounts, you can hop over with me.
So get in there early, then you can get it like really close to him, and then that way you'll get the jump on it, like he did with the comiccreator@gmail.com. There you go. You get in there early, you become his friend. He'll get to know you a little bit more, and then maybe you get some inside information. You never know. Sophia, please tell everyone where they can find you and us online.
Okay, you can find me at Sophia Cormier on all the social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Blue Sky, Cameo, Patreon, Tumblr, all of the things. And you can find the Angrygeeks on the same platforms and the angrygeekshow.com.
Hey, make sure you tune in Thursday night while we have Ryan Santos back on. Hey, you guys seen Ryan many, many times. He's going to be here talk about a new project plus Dirty Laundry that features Sophia and I. Hey, go figure. And we will see you then, and we'll see you on the meantime. Live streaming, as I'm sure the little one's going to go back on and stream some more tonight over on Twitch. Sophia_Cormier. Go over there. Spend some bits. Go ahead. You know what? Go. I'm telling you. Go spend some bits and watch her play some video games, because I gotta go do something. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.